Hello YouTube, my name is Tomato and I'm here bringing you my Let's Play of Commander, the Great War. We will be playing the Grand Campaign as the Central Powers from 1914 to 1918, and we will be trying to win as hard as possible. Without further ado, let's get into it. I love the music in this game. It's very appropriate, especially in the title screen.
The Serbian enemy is ill-equipped but battle-hardened from the Balkan Wars and has taken up positions in mountainous terrain. While our Austrian army has numeric, Germany is expected to begin an attack on France. The Russian Empire has axed. The Central Powers are thus aiming for a quick victory.
Alright, sorry for kind of bouncing through that really quickly, but I honestly read that thing about 3 times now. And it's rather annoying after a while. The gist of it is, the Serbians are dug in around here, the Ruskies are over here, but they're not mobilized yet. The French are massing troops along the border, and so are the Germans. And the Germans are going to head through Belgium before we have to send everyone north to try and stave off the Ruskies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move all these troops up to make contact with the Serbians. I'm going to go ahead and set my research to barbed wire, because I'll go ahead and be honest, barbed wire will be important. And I will move this battleship up, but I will not start my bombardment yet. I'll move this infantry unit up this way by rail, and I'll start moving these garrison units down. And I'll fly a sortie over this area with our early fighter planes, and so we'll begin our attack. But we must cross a river to get there. So is there a way where we can not cross a river to get there? Alright, yeah, so that. Alright, so I've read up on the manual some. This yellow means that they're now very disorganized, which is represented by this battery, this efficiency. They have low efficiency of about 7 to 5. In this case, 7. I'll try and move these troops up as quickly as possible. And I'll move these guys up to Vienna to hop on the trains. And we will begin producing some infantry and a garrison unit. And that'll be the first turn. So next we'll bring these troops over we'll bring these gents right here over to this area to just kind of dig in around there. Moving these troops up here, over here. Moving this artillery closer. I'll leave those gents in Vienna to catch the next train. And moving these, whatchamacallits over to the thingamadoohickey. And I'll go ahead and attack those troops. And what's their defense? How's their defense? Theirs is an 8. Yours is a 12. They only have to hold this line against the probable garrison unit attack. Maybe. So, cavalry should be good in that regard. I'll reinforce these troops, as well as those troops. And, I will not bombard them. I've learned my lesson from the last time I tried to play the game. It did not go too wonderfully for me as the gentleman of this place, Austria. We wound up having a couple of minor breakthroughs, you might call them. And we'll just leave these garrison units there. And how do these guys do? They have an attack of 10. These gents have a defense of 6. So I'll go ahead and try and ruin someone's efficiency. How about keep them from going too well? We'll go ahead and leave the garrison unit alone, because if we leave them alone, they will dig in and build trenches. Which is, in all honesty, what I want to do is I want to play very defensively along the southern front, because eventually, if you don't secure this defensive line quickly, it'll eat up manpower as you have to rush to defend it. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and check the options. There's one thing I want to do. Then I'll save the game. And in turn, see if that fixes anything. Nope. So Serbs are once again attacking along our lines. And the Germans have allied with us and I have declared war. France attacks Germany and Belgium has been invaded. And we've begun building fortifications. We move this unit down to here. And we'll just kind of reinforce this unit and this unit. As well as drag these jets down to here. And we'll fill up the line here and then we'll push. And we'll attack those guys. This game is all about deciding when and where you want to stage your attacks. And not doing so preemptively. And we'll hit these guys again. We'll not hit them. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do. This line will not hold. We've been extended too far already. I'm going to pull back to Danzig. Try and shorten our lines up a bit. What's Germany's rail transport capacity? Oh, we're not going to use it anyway this turn. I'm just going to try and hold this line instead. And I'm just going to give the Germans, or the Russians, Königsberg. Because it'll be so much easier to hold a line along this way than up there. Alright. First things first. Gonna bomb the garrison there. Then we're gonna hit him with artillery. We're gonna rush some troops in. Move these troops up here. In all honesty, cavalry should do more damage if the units retreat, but they won't, for some reason. And we'll just destroy them. And take Liège. And now to cover this advance, we will advance this infantry here. These gentlemen here. These men over here. What kind of fortifications are these? 4, 6, 6. What do the French have? 6, 6, 6, 4, 6, 6. So I think the infantry built better fortifications. And we will swap out those units. ahead and start pounding on these gents. Yeah, that should do it for an all-out German assault in that area. I will move these troops down here. It's cruiser, cruiser, battleship. So I'll move this cruiser over around here. One more around here. Keep these battleships near home waters, represented by these green dots, as they'll have a high advantage. And leave that submarine and these cruisers to hunt British targets of opportunity when they stray too far from their ports, such as near ports over here from their British ports, so that we can then engage them and destroy them. Because the quicker we can render the British Navy useless, the quicker we can win the game. That's a cruiser. We're only going to need one cruiser up here, I suspect. So I will begin moving this cruiser over this way. This one over here, to help with our screening effort. The main thing we're going to do is just try and find the Royal Navy, and when they show up, we're going to completely kick their ass. Yes, first we're also going to need to research things for Germany. So I think we will focus on barbed wire as well. I'm just gonna read this quickly. So yeah, we're gonna try and improve our defenses, well, A, because it'll look cooler, and I like cool looking things. These trenches will be replaced with barbed wire and eventually pillboxes and such, instead of just holes in the ground. We will become masters of creating our own hell on earth. And we will leave these troops, and the ones who have not attacked or moved, these ones with bright flags, will entrench themselves next turn. Production. For Germany, I want... Actually, let's look at diplomacy. How soon until everyone joins the war? Russia has 2 turns. Great Britain has 1 turn. That's enough time for us to make infantry before Russia can snap its jaws shut. Although we will be draining our economy just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we have some Austrian infantry ready to deploy, or garrison units. So we'll deploy them up around here. This is a fortress right here. You can tell by its octagonal shape. Primsley is a fortress. It'll be an anchor in our line. We'll try and hold Krakow to Primsley. This will be the Austrians will be responsible for their own territory, and the Germans will be responsible for the territory up here. I don't know if it covers it really. I'll move this artillery down and swap it out with this aircraft. And I'm counting on this fallback position, keeping the Russians occupied. So, I'm gonna hope the Russians occupy themselves, just trying to take over this little peninsula thing. But, looks like that's my time for today, or well, for this episode at least. So, I'll see you soon in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.